Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu and I'm joined here with my friends. Oh my gosh, I forgot. No, don't tell me I forgot. What was your name again?
Zeazin Dota.
Zeazin, I keep trying to say Zillion. I'm sorry guys. The past is creeping up on me. But we're bringing you guys a JoinDota League, and I promise it's all about Dota and nothing. It doesn't have anything to do with League of Legends.
10 seconds remaining.
Zeazin. Did I say that right?
Yes.
5 seconds.
Okay,
You did indeed.
We see the bans going on through. This is the JoinDota League. We got Cede.Nullis, which I've actually seen play before, but honestly, guys, I don't remember things. I have like a short-term memory span, and it's like the span of a goldfish, which is like 3.5 seconds. But we got Vhoul stats on the other side. We see the bans going through. We got a chin ban, bristleback ban, Venomancer ban, and Visage ban. So, Zeazin, would you like to give any thoughts on the unusual ban of a chin first ban?
Well, the Chen first ban, I mean, that means that they're not going to have to deal with the jungle and then the early level 1-ish ganks. Banning out the bristleback, of course, just for the offlane as well. That means you've pretty much only got Bounty Hunter and Darkseer left to deal with, really. And I've already got the Timbersaw. And
as far as the Venomancer first ban, because I still do not think Venomancer is like the most godliest thing in the world. Venomancer first ban, is it really legit? I mean, like, what are they banning out? What are they afraid of?
Well, I think the Venomancer is pretty strong tri-lane and level 1 ganks. I mean, it puts your mid in quite a poor spot, really, if you get a Gale off, if he's a little bit closer to your tower. So it's a good ban out, definitely, for the start. I'd probably prefer maybe well, Alchemist ban, for example, but obviously they picked him.
Okay. Alright, so speaking of picks, that's perfect transition. We got a Crystal Man and Timbersaw pick as the first picks on Vhoul, and we got a Mirana and Alchemist pick. So I know for a fact that Crystal Man implies early game aggression, and Timbersaw, he's just very annoying. Pure damage hurts everybody, and also once he gets to Bloodstone, it's been my experience that he just never dies afterwards. So we understand that one. But as far as the Alchemist plus Mirana, are they looking for an arrow plus
10 seconds remaining,
or unstable concoction plus arrows setup? Because
well, I think so. Maybe probably might want to do like a roaming Alchemist, and then like Mirana, maybe they'll pick up a Bane or something like that to go for the easy arrow initiations there, but it'll be interesting to see what they do, really.
Wait, to be fair, like my only concern is like the Alchemist, because he recently got a nerf in the last patch where they basically reduced his vision at night, which I didn't know was 1400. I thought it was 800 like everybody else's. But his stun timer is like 0.5 seconds for max stun, and it also doesn't charge while it's flying. So do you think that's going to come into play? Because this would be my first time actually seeing somebody trying to combo with Alchemist.
I'm not actually sure. I don't know if the tournament build's been updated to 6.8 yet, because usually they're a little bit behind. It has. Okay, yeah. Well, maybe they just didn't really think about that, but it might lower his impact a little bit in the early game, but he's still going to be pretty strong. I don't think his usage is going to fall off too much.
Okay.
I think.
And actually, just looking at it right now, his the max stun time is 4 seconds. Actually, wait, no, I take it back. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm drunk. But anyway, as far as the bans, we see Bounty Hunter ban, and we also see a Bane ban. So you mentioned Bounty Hunter before, that the only person left in the pool is Bounty Hunter for annoying, like, mid-game pressure and all this stuff, or early-game push. Bounty Hunter being banned out, what is Vile Assassins going for, really?
I'm not really sure. Well, I think they were just trying to get their offlane choices down, because it might force them to go dual lanes, which might give them a bit weaker. Because there's not really much. Darkseer is not that popular anymore for the offlane. I can't really think of anyone else that would work too well. Maybe a Prophet offlane, but that's about it, really. Yeah, the Bane ban, I really like that as well, because they're not going to be able to combo the Mirana arrow into the Nightmare.
Oh yeah, Nightmare arrow, still OP and broken. Please nerf Valvo. But on the side of Cede.Nullis, we see the Luna ban, we also see the Slark ban. Slark, very annoying person to deal with. He just gets to that point where he's just like roaming around, killing all your stuff and punching you in the face and taking all of your stats. And Luna, she's like, I've actually had this conversation with a few people, and I'm still gonna say on the side that I think Gyrocopter is a lot better than Luna. But other people who actually play a lot, they swear up, down, left, and right that Luna's better than Gyrocopter because she has essentially a permanent flat cannon. She has a little bit more survivability, and her nukes hurt a lot more.
Yeah, her ultimate's also a lot more dangerous as well. If you can catch 2-3 heroes in the Eclipse, then it just wrecks the enemy team if they don't have a pipe. And also the mini stun as well. That's always nice, and you don't have to wait for it to fly out slowly like you would with Gyrocopter. Oh
my god, slowest missile 2014. But yeah, okay, so I mean, like I said, guys, I'm still in the camp where I think Gyrocopter is harder to carry because of flat cannon. I think flat cannon is awesome, but as everybody points out to me every time I say that, flat cannon has a cooldown for like 45 hours.
10 seconds remaining.
So Luna has a it's a lot better.
since it was nerfed, it's obviously far worse. There's a Clink's pickup here as well, so I think they might run him in a tri-lane carry. Run him as a one position, I would think. I would think that would probably be the most sensible thing to do, because unless they run a Timbersaw mid, or Clink's mid even, Timbersaw mid is pretty good. It depends what they pick, really.
Which one do you think would be a little more threatening? What you see so far? Because we got the Run and Alchemist pickup. I mean, we don't have much to go off of. But Clink's going mid versus whoever they pick up for mid. Do you think that's better than a Timbersaw going mid?
It depends really who they're going to get. If they go for someone like an OD or something like that, Timbersaw would get wrecked. Clink's he's got the invis, so he can get out a lot easier. But I'm not really sure. Okay,
so we just have to wait and see. And while we wait and see, Zeazin, did I say that right?
You did indeed. Well done.
Yes. Okay, finally. Okay. So I hear that you have an accent. What kind of accent is it?
Yes, I am Scottish. I live in Glasgow.
Oh my God, you're Scottish.
Good old Glasgow. Yes, I'm not quite groundskeeper Willie level, but you know I'm Scottish.
Okay. All right. So you're Scottish. So tell us one fact about you, based on your nationality.
It rains a lot. It rains a lot.
It rains a lot.
Yes.
It doesn't snow?
It does, yeah. It's also a bit colder than North America over here as well, which is not nice. It's a higher humidity, so it's a bit miserable. There's a Batrider pick here coming out here as well. It's I've seen a couple of games where Batriders been picked up recently, but I still don't really like him. He's not as effective since he got the
mega nerf
length on the Flaming Lasso change, but I don't know, he can still be pretty effective.
I didn't realize they changed the length of the Flaming Lasso. I know they...
Yeah, it's the initiation range is much shorter. It's about 200 or something like that now, I think. That's just a complete guesstimate.
To be fair, it makes a lot of sense, because the first thing they did with Batrider is they reduce his vision, then it reduces vision, then it reduces vision again, and now they reduce the lasso. And if you look at Batrider, he obviously has a scratch on his eye, so he's obviously becoming more and more blind. So all this makes sense as far as the role goes.
Exactly.
Vhoul Assassins, they pick up a Treant Protector. So are they going to be going for the early game regression? Like, are they going to be trying to go hard with that? Because I know Clink's is he hits his shot mid game, and late game he's just like, okay, here's the Clink's, just dust him off and he goes away. But the Crystal Maiden,
I mean, if you can get plenty of pickoffs of Clinks, if Cede makes a lot of mistakes, then Clinks can get pretty scary in the late game. Of course, the Searing Arrows does go through BKB now, so he's not going to be. Once they get BKBs, it's not going to affect his damage output too much. But yeah, I think the Treant Protector maybe defend against. Well, it'll stop any pushes or anything like that as well, because of course you got the tree armor.
Right, and tree armor on somebody who gets hit with the Unstable Concoction plus an arrow, it might be the difference between them dying and staying alive. So. Yeah,
definitely. If you throw that on a Crystal Maiden or something like that, then there's a good chance that she'll be able to survive to go for another rotation of attacks.
Right.
Final round of bans here has come out as well. You wanna
Shadow Demon was the last pickup though. Shadow Demon was the last pickup. I mean, not too much to say about him. Yeah. Everybody says the Swiss Army knife for supports. Moving on. You were talking about the bans?
Yeah.
Radiant team
pick. Doom band, yeah. You can go first. Have first crack at this one, I think.
Doombringer banned out. I mean, yeah, nothing to say about that. I mean, I've been seeing Doombringer banned out, and it doesn't baffle me. I just always think that his ulti, everybody's afraid of that. And, you know, he can become super beefy, and he can get some really early game damage. But I would think that Vhoul Assassins will actually pick that up, as opposed to Cede.Nullis. And on the side of Cede.Nullis, they banned
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, I think banning the Doom's a little bit of a waste, to be honest, because they've already got two heroes that can carry pretty well in the late game. So I think they're maybe better going for like one of the better supports or something like that, banning that out, and that would stop them.
What about the OD ban on Cede.Nullis?
Yeah, OD is just basically he's the mid god, so banning him out is always a good plan.
But
forces them to pick up.
But looking at the lineup though, you see a Timbersaw plus Clinks. I mean, to be honest, I was under the impression that one of those two were going to run in mid. But Clink's safe lane, he does get a lot more farm, and Timbersaw's suicide lane, he should be able to get a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Timbersaw he is the man of the hour for the off lane just now, so it's definitely a good pickup.
Cede.Nullis go for the DK last pickup.
Yeah, that should work out pretty well for the mid game. It's a decent. I would actually go as far as to call DK a semi carry now. He's not really that strong as a carry, so it'll be nice for him anyway.
Regardless, he's level 16, gets an AC, and gets a whole bunch of attack speed. You just can't run away. It's a free Scotty.
Yeah, definitely. Who do you favour so far based on the picks? Purely based on the picks, who would you favour at the moment?
Purely based on the picks, I favour Cede.Nullis because I feel like they're going to be able to do they're going to be able to hit their stride whenever they want. They're going to be the ones setting the tempo. Vhoul Assassins, they're going to have a hell of a time trying to get these pickups with Clinks because there's a Shadow Demon.
Remaining.
If Clinks gets a strafe on top of somebody, Shadow Demon just disrupts him and runs away. And that's really about it.
5 seconds.
I think it depends how well Cede roams, really, to how well they're going to do overall. I think if they get early aggression, then I think they'll win. But I don't know. It's a difficult one to choose.
Right, and we're jumping right into the game. So I'll do introduction on the side of Vhoul Assassins, and I'll let you have Cede.Nullis. So I'm gonna start off with this Crystal Maiden. On this Crystal Maiden, I see RMN dash on her. Moving on to this Timbersaw, we see Veliki the Vhoul. So he's obviously the main one. Moving over to this Puck, we see at Waga Gaming, which I'm assuming is Wagamama. I'm not too terribly sure, and I still don't remember where I've seen the name before. Probably from here. Moving over to Treant Protector, we see Drummer L Vhoul, and last but not least, on this Clinks, we see Blue Banana Das Vhoul, and so many Vowels. I like to buy content. Okay,
and on the side of Cede.Nullis, we've got TCN Zizao on the Shadow Demon there. We have TCM Supri on the Bat Rider. On the Alchemist, we have, what's that, Freezer. And last one, on the Morana, we've got Lion.
Oh, you missed DK.
Oh, did I? Oh, yes, I saw it. My bad. It's Sonny Zor. There we go.
And he actually got pulled a Tango, so he's going to go for an extremely fast bottle. So he's going to be looking to go for some crazy push.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's not going to be able to bottle crow quite as effectively because you're not going to have Flying Courier until 3 minutes now. But, yeah.
So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing coming off in the lineups. Both sides are, not really all decisive, but we got Puck versus DK mid. I think DK should be doing fine in that lane. Puck, she can dodge DK's dual breathe fire, so she should be fine as well. Treant Protector playing support, running up top. Timbersaw suicide lane as we call it, so a tri-lane top.
Yep. On the offlane, they are going for the offlane Bat Rider as well, so that should be pretty nice. He's gone for Boot Start, he's been pulled a couple of tangos as well. I think Boots on Bat Rider is actually okay. Normally I would rage, but I would think on Bat Rider it should be okay.
Right.
This isn't League of Legends, no Boot Start.
Boots 3 pot. No, stop. Okay. And on mid, we got the DK versus Puck. So, I mean, I talked about before, DK Puck, meh. And bottom lane.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. It's going to be quite a passive lane for the mid lane, I would think. I don't think there's going to be much aggression, unless it comes, obviously, from some support rotations.
Right. And like, the main reason is because, I mean, DK has Dragon's Blood. He already has a point inside of it. He has a bottle already. I mean, it's nobody should be dying unless rotations from supports come out, like you said.
Yeah. It looks like Vhoul's supports there. There's a bit of pulling going on here, and it looks like Crystal Maiden is actually jungling as well. She's picked up the early level of Frostbite, so that she can jungle. She's too low mana to cast at the moment, but still pretty good. And she's gone for a point in Arcane Aura for level 2 as well, so that's going to be very, very useful for the team.
And actually, we got Treant Protector getting caught up by Bat Rider. He throws out the lead seed on top of Bat. Bat's going to be running away, and will they be able to get the kill? Probably not. Bat's just healing up Treant. Treant gets all his HP back, and Bat shoots him away with his fire. But as far as Bat Rider's opening build, though, I don't think it's that horrible because it's kind of the same thing you do as an Evoker. You get those boots so you can actually survive in your lane.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you've got the boots, combine that with a Firefly, then it's very, very easy to just get over into some impassable terrain and a nice, easy escape.
It's mine. Really easy stuff. We actually got a jungle Treant, too.
Yep. Crystal Maiden is going to contest this regen rune here. It looks like Dragonite is not going to be able to get that one. It does deny the regen on the Crystal Maiden with a breathe fire there, so she doesn't get the benefit from it.
And actually, we see Soundsor on that DK. He doesn't have a stun yet. He's probably going to get it at level 4, but is he timing his abilities for when the supports actually start rotating? Because Alchemist is about to hit level 3.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's not that many really, really early rotation heroes on their team, really, I would say. The Puck, if you have, I'm looking at the last sets, actually, Puck is doing pretty well in the last sets at the moment. He's 16-7 compared to DK's 7-1, so he's getting a bit of an advantage in this lane as well. He's got his bottle, he's got his null talisman, and he's still got some tangos and regen.
And we actually got Alchemist going around the corner, getting a little bit antsy. We got a Shadow Demon getting disruption off top. We got Alchemist coming up with a stun, going to be charged up. Timbersaw does have a Timber Chain, so he can't throw it, but he's going to get stunned first. There comes the arrow, everything's falling, chain stuns galore, and we got Trim Protector throwing out that heal, They're going to go for it anyway. Timbersaw should be going down. One more hit, first blood, going to Freezer on that Alchemist. And, I mean, yeah, that was a really good initiation. Timbersaw did what he could, but wasn't enough.
Yeah, definitely. They used the disruption's actually really effective for getting pretty much guaranteed stuns off from either the Alchemist or the Mirana, because they're obviously you can just fire it and wait for it to come out.
Yep, exactly.
Definitely a good lane combination, I would say.
And I totally forgot to call that one too, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of like it's not as good to me as a Nightmare. Although Nightmares can be taken off,
definitely.
But it's not as good as a Nightmare.
I mean, you can miss with a disruption, but you can't miss with a Nightmare.
Right. Well, other way around.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And also another great thing about it is that Mirana doesn't have to throw her arrow. She's not forced to throw her arrow as soon as he comes out disruption. So if she messes up timing, doesn't matter. Or she doesn't have to worry about that because Alchemist can throw his stun.
Looks like Timbersaw is going to spot out an illusion rune here down on bottom. He thinks he's going to leave it here, and the puck's going to come and grab it actually.
Actually, it's going to be contested here. We got Zal showing up. Zeazin is going to be taking a whole bunch of damage. Needs to be careful. He's on the wrong side of the river. Gets silenced up. Getting caught in the worst way possible for his insolence. Does go down. 218 gold. Alchemist actually has a smoker to Cede. He hasn't used it just yet, but he's ready to rotate mid, but his ally just died.
Yeah, I mean, that evens up a little bit. I think that was a little bit too aggressive. I mean, they knew that the puck was missing, and the Timbersaw was missing, so it was pretty likely that they were going to be down there. If you have a look at the wards, actually, there is no wards at all, apart from, well, obviously, yeah.
They're all defensive. They're all defensive wards. Actually, we got Alchemist plus Mirana saying, hey, bro, next level next level Nightmare arrow. They're going to go for the kill on top of Timbersaw.
Oh, Alchemist's going to go down there, actually.
And Timbersaw survives because that healing cell plus those reactive armor stats. And yeah, Alchemist going down to the tower. I mean, like, okay, so from what you're seeing, do you think this is a bad thing for Vhoul? Because, like I said before, they're mid-game. They need to have a mid-game. Otherwise, they're just going to lose.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, well, the Mirana obviously pretty terrifying carry. I think she can probably outcarry the Clinks pretty easily. And also, she's a lot better in terms of utility. So yeah, I think. I don't know, I think they'll need to be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more on the rotations, maybe take out that puck mid before it gets too scary. Puck is level 6 now as well, so they've got the Dream Coil.
That's also another thing to bring up. Puck has not roamed just yet. She did roam towards bottom, and they got a kill on top of Shadow Demon because of Rune. But Waga has not decided to go to a lane to go for a kill, and once he does, that should be easy kill. Actually, Alchemist might be easy kill here very soon.
Yep, he's saying smoked on the top lane here. Alchemist, so it looks like they might actually go for this puck just now, but it's in a bit of a defensive position here. So here comes the second stun here. Bit of rotation coming out here. DK is actually going to have to back off here.
Oh, that is dead. Easy kill is easy. The supports for the supports rotate and they collect some XP as well. So some good stuff. And Trian gets more gold to buy more awards.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was a nice rotation there. It was good reaction time there. Obviously, very good communication coming out from Vhoul there.
And now we got an Alchemist. Alchemist might be in a little bit of trouble. We got Puck showing up. Throws out the Dream Coil. The nice little Leech Seed coming off from Trian, slowing up Alchemist. He can't really do anything but keep running. And Crystal Maiden gets a Frostbite. Ace Room right in front of you. Oh my god, how bad is that being?
Yeah, that should be a nice refill for Puck's bottle as well. He's now sitting on 102 as well, so he's going to be doing pretty well. Have a look at net worth. He's sitting at 3,100 to Mirana's 2,600, so he's a good bit ahead.
Yep, everything, like I said, was going in favor of TC at the beginning, but of course Vhoul, they do have the better mid-game, as they should, because they have the Clinks, they have the Puck, they have the Timbersaw.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a while. It'll take obviously a while for Batrider to get his Blink Dagger. He's sitting on 1,500 gold. Once they get the Blink Dagger, they can start doing some bit more aggressive plays. Of course, you don't really need the Blink Dagger if you're going to use the Moonlight Shadow, because you can just walk up to them.
That's true, but then Moonlight Shadow has like a cooldown of like 3 hours, or sorry, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, of course. It'll still be probably at least one guaranteed hero death every time.
I know the Pinks come into the map, they see the Batrider. Batrider doesn't want to die right now, but he just might be going on. Clinks is around the corner, has the damage necessary to kill the Bat. They just need some form of CC on top of him. Clinks can go for some body blocks as well. I don't know if you'll be able to get him. Clinks actually pops himself a strafe. Batrider pops that Firefly, runs up to the high ground. Puck gets a Dream Coil. Batrider just barely gets caught in the tail of it, and he does go down. Nice rotation coming from Puck.
Yeah, very nice rotation. Use good use of the haster in there, being able to get into range. Dream Coil, don't think it's a waste there for that for one, especially on Batrider because he's not got his Blink Dagger yet, and that's going to set him back a fair bit.
Exactly. The longer you can keep Batrider from getting a Blink Dagger, the better your team will be. And like I said a million times already, Vhoul, they have the mid game. TCN, of course, they can go late. They got a DK, they got an Alchemist, they got a Mirana, they got a Batrider, for God's sakes. They got all the late game they need. They just need to survive.
Yeah, it's surprised that Vhoul isn't going for any towers yet. They're more content to farm and get pickoffs and things like that. They're not going for early towers, and they really can do that with the Clinks. He's not going to have too many mana issues because of the Arcane Aura. He can fire off Strafe and Searing Arrows quite often. So.
And he has 10 wand charges. That helps.
That's a smoke up here from the Crystal Maiden.
They're going to find themselves a Shadow Demon who has boots only. Actually, no, they're going to go into the jungle. They're going to find a Bat, who Bat has decided to go ahead and do the jungle farm. He actually might be in trouble. No, they get scouted out first by the DK. DK gets a stun on top of Train Protector. Crystal Maiden not going to be able to follow up. They're going to try to get the kill on top of him. Meanwhile, Mirana dies around the corner. No more stuns left. DK TP's out. Batrider pops a Firefly to give him more vision. Sadly, his vision sucks anyway. Observer plays out of jungle by the Dire, so they will know. They will know if anything gets up.
Yeah, it was nice play there. He waited until the stuns came out and the disables so that he could TP out. I mean, he's tanky enough with all of his armor that he has no problem at all sustaining a few right clicks. I mean, he's sitting on 12 armor at the moment with only 1 level and 2 levels in Dragon's Blood, so it's pretty survivable.
And guys, just so you know, Crystal Maiden is a very weak person, yes, but if Crystal Maiden has Grow, she hurts a lot. And I'm talking about Tiny's Grow. Ability Drive, there was a Crystal Maiden who had Grow, and she also had, she had Grow and she had a Skeleton Walk. So we couldn't lock her down, and she tore down our towers with 5 hits.
Top tower is under attack.
I've not actually seen that. If you get Grow, do you actually grow in size as well?
Yep, you grow in size. You grow in, the hero themselves grow in size. And also, another thing, if Tiny has an ult in Ability Draft and he gets Ags, he picks up a tree.
Yeah, he gets tiny cute.
He's like a tiny who picks up a tree.
Bottom tower is in turmoil. Dire has strengthened their structures.
So a lot of things going on so far. We got one tower getting pushed on one side, the other tower getting pushed on the other side. Looks like TCN will be able to claim the tower before the Dire claim that tower down bottom. So it will be a tower trade. Actually, no, they're going to defend at a perfect time.
It looks like they're content to trade here a little bit. There's a bit of rotation here from the Crystal Maiden, and who's this? It's going to be the Puck as well. Still no Blink Dagger out in Puck. I think he can just about afford it. He's pretty close to being able to afford it. It's 21.50, isn't it, for Blink Dagger?
And DK's dead. They need to get his tower at least.
They've got a Dream Coil here if they need to.
Arrow from Mirana, dead on top of Train Protector. Train Protector, he hit with a stun from DK, and now we got the damage coming on to DK. He will be going down too, of course. Waga on that Puck, playing some nice little plays out there. Meanwhile, we got Lion on that Mirana running away. Her ulti is up, but I don't know what much it will do for her if she does pop it right now. Alchemist stuns on top of one. Mirana pops her ulti so she can actually run and GTFO. And Alchemist looking for something. If he pops one good Roiling Death, it's only level 2. He won't be able to kill him.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Mirana's not got enough mana for a TP scroll, so she can't get out of there without walking back slowly. Might be, I don't know, she doesn't have enough to fire an arrow even, so.
She has enough for a leap.
Back to base quicker.
Yeah.
The Alchemist, he's sitting on a chainmail just now. I think that's probably going to be into a medallion, I would imagine. And that'll make his stun's going to hit a lot harder.
Right.
If you do that.
Also, that means they can go for Roche. Because DK and Mirana are getting the farm necessary to actually do damage. They're not there yet, but soon.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they banned out the Visage. That's normally the fast Roche hero, that or Slardar. But Alchemist can do it perfectly well with the with it. So that's going to be pretty nice for them. But I think they'll probably expect it as soon as they see that he's got a medallion. I'm sure they'll be sure to keep it warded up. Maybe throw a sentry there to stop it.
Right. So otherwise, it's going to be a free Aegis on top of Mirana. Wait, actually, that's a good question. Who gets the Aegis? Because Bat has his Blink Dagger, so he's probably going to die when he jumps in. But still, who gets the Aegis on the side of TCN?
I would say maybe Mirana, because then she's got more of a chance of escaping with the leap. Quite often with Aegis, you leap in, you die, and then they just sit and wait for you. So it's maybe good on her.
Okay, we got Clinks around the corner. Clinks is looking for... Actually, no, that's Puck. Sorry, Puck's in Viz. She's around the corner. The Dire do place a Sentry Ward. There's no Sentry Ward for the Radiant, so they don't know Puck is around here. But Puck can get the perfect initiation without Blink. Actually, she can pop her ulti and then blink out and let her team do the rest of the work. But she can actually get a really good spot. And looks like the Radiant are clumping up for her, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's they've got 3. The Tree and Protector sitting a little bit further back, but of course, Living Armor's global, so doesn't really make a difference. Could be doing maybe putting a point in Nature's Guise so he can get the Overgrowth initiation. So it's a little bit more lockdown to deal with.
But you see that Observer place or Sentry place there for both Clinks and also the Nature's Guise. That's one of the things about Nature's Guise. It's like it makes everybody invis and it's annoying to deal with as a support. As a person who plays,
I mean, you get movement speed. You get movement speed out of it as well. I think. Yeah, you get 10% movement speed as well. So it's actually a reasonably okay escape.
It is. Batrider's mid. He sees a puck. I don't know who or where the next fight is going to be, but I do know for a fact that Clinks has more farm than I anticipated he will have at this point in the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's sitting on almost 100 last hits as well, and he's how close is he to his Orchid? I assume his Orchid. Yeah, he's pretty close to his Orchid now. He's got 2 Oblivion staffs, so that's going to be pretty scary. I mean, if you can.
Kristen Maiden's in the jungle. She's played some Observer Ward, and she got revealed, so they know somebody's around the corner. Right, you were saying about Clinks and his thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a reasonably fast time for the Orchid. Once he gets the Orchid, I mean, it's gonna really shut down the Batrider initiation. If he's got quick enough reactions, you can silence him before the Flaming Lasso comes out, and then he'll die immediately. He's not tanky at all, so
yeah,
he will. Other target, of course, is Alchemist. If you can silence him while he's channeling the Unstable Concoction, then it's gonna be a self stun. That's a lot of damage he's gonna get from the max level of that. I mean, it's 290 or 360 at level 4, which he's probably gonna pick up pretty soon.
Dire's middle tower is under fire.
Which the bottom tower for the Radiant's getting punched down. We got the whole entire Radiant squad, a gaggle of Radiant, are hanging out towards the middle of the Dire's tower. Looks like they're going to go for a tower trade, but if I were the Dire, I would try to defend this mid tower because this is an easy path to rush. We got TPs coming in. Puck gets a beautiful initiate, catches it everywhere. Batrider gets his ulti on top of Puck, trying to run away, getting hit with that Frost Nova coming up from Kristen Maiden. DK going to TP up while he can, does go down, and everybody just wiped off the map except for Batrider, all because he can fly. Actually, no, Timbersaw says, bro, I can fly too. He's going to try to go for the kill. Batrider does blink out in time, and that's going to be the hit of it, or the end of it, but still, that was a scary, scary fight.
That was a pretty disastrous engagement there for Cede there. Maybe a little bit too aggressive. They can't take team fights at the moment. They don't really have any massive team fight ults apart from maybe the Batrider ult. Going 5v5, they're going to lose pretty much. A lot of pure damage coming out from the chakram, and they've got 2 initiations. So it's I would say probably pickoffs would be their best option at the moment. Didn't really take advantage of their roaming advantage. I would say they definitely had a roaming advantage based on heroes anyway from the start.
Right, to be fair, I just actually thought about it. You said it before that they don't have a team fight. You're exactly right. They have absolutely no team fight. Batrider Firefly, that's really about it. Everybody else has more.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Even the Batrider with the lasso, that's really that's positioning changes. It's not really huge team fight. You get the splash damage off Dragon Knight, but that's not really a huge amount. Once he levels up his ult.
Right.
Still not going to be a huge amount.
Anyway, but like at the end of the day, I mean, like if this game does go late, I said it before, I said it again. DK and Mirana should be able to carry hard, but if the question is, will they be able to make it to that point? We got Mirana forced to pop their ulti. A lot of damage coming towards DK. He's in biz, but he still goes down. Central was placed, so they didn't know where he was. And now we got Batrider trying to run away from Timbersaw. Timbersaw getting some nice pure damage off Bat. Bat forces to throw some sticky napalm stacks to get Timbersaw to stop it. We got Clinks and Mirana hanging out beside each other like buddies. Clinks just might be able to get a pick up on top of Mirana, but there's a lot of support around the corner, so he needs to be very careful. Does a death pact, goes invis and runs away, and I think that was the best of choices.
Yeah, I mean he's got the Aegis as well. I think he's definitely their best choice for Aegis. And I mean he's huge amounts of damage coming out of there from the level 4 searing arrows. Plus, of course, he's hitting for around almost 200 really, if you're not taking into account the searing arrows. It's a lot of damage on them, and they've not really picked up many survivability items.
Right.
Only a Yasha and phase boots on the.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know! You're too young to die! Batrider does blink forward, gets the last on top of Clinks. Clinks should be fine. He has Aegis, don't forget that. You mentioned it before. We got TP support coming in. He's actually still alive, not dead just yet. Now what you want to have happen, defensive disruption coming up from Shopee, and he's going to go down anyway. Clinks, Aegis is popped finally. Now we got the Freezer going to be going down. Dagon is up on Puck, because she wants to go full yellow, and at Waga is saying, bro, I got this. Bro, I got this.
Yeah, that was an excellent counter initiation there. They obviously smelled it coming and just positioned themselves so that they would bait them into going it a little bit, but not enough that they would... Oh, arrow here on the timber saw as well. He is going to go down. The Dragonite not going to get out of here as well.
I was just about to say Puck ulti's back up, but I just realized Waga had only like 10 HP, so he's running back away. But yeah, Treant Protectors, I mean, it's disgusting to watch because Treant Protectors ulti goes through BKB, so you can build a BKB to block Puck, but what are you going to do about Treant?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can get some really good... actually, when I'm playing Treant Protector, I sometimes play him in a more like aggressive initiation build. Just go for a Blink Dagger, AC, and an Overgrowth, and then you can go and just wreck team fights. It's pretty terrifying if you build it like that, especially with the AC, because you get... I mean, he's sitting for 111 attack damage just now, and he's got no damage items apart from the magic wand. Right. He's pretty terrifying. Now,
as far as Treant Protector, because you were talking about him, how legit do you think a Treant Protector that goes from Mask of Madness is?
I don't like it. I think you're better going for one of the more semi-support items, like maybe like AC or something like that, because you still get, obviously attack speed, and it's, I don't know. I don't really like it very much. I've not tried it very much myself, but nah, not a fan.
Just to let you know, it's silly as crap. Chris Medi using her ulti mid just to farm some creeps, trying to push the lanes as hard as they can. I want to say that wasn't really all that necessary, but RM in once farm.
Yeah, I mean, he's not got a BKB, and they do have quite a lot of stuns for Cede there, so he's not going to get much out of freezing field if they're on the ball. They're just going to get stunned up straight away.
That arrow from Lion almost hit on top of one or two people, but they did both juke.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, that was a blind one as well. They've not got any wards over in this side. They've only got the wards over here, so it was a nice blade and arrow attempt anyway.
Right, now,
of course, we
see Clinkz running around the corner. They don't have any detection. Clinkz has a haste. He should be able to run up for anything if he does get caught up with anything. But the bottom tower is going to be getting sieged here. Clinkz is going to be on the other side to pick off anybody who decides to walk past his forest. It looks like Batrider will be the target. Just slowly but surely waiting for Batrider's death.
Middle tower is under fire. Radiant's bottom tower is under
So Crystal Maiden pinging on the high ground up here, maybe thinking that there's a ward there, but there isn't one. Always worth a pop to ward or de-ward there anyway.
They're gonna go ahead and go for it. And oh my gosh, this Treant Protector's keeping these towers alive.
Radiant's bottom tower has uninvited
we're slowly but surely getting into the thick of the mid game. Clinkz has his Orchids, Puck has a Blink Dagger, plus a Dag on level 3. A 3 is in her inventory, she has a 2 right now. SX flying out to her. And Mirana, she has a Yasha. No Mantis style just yet. DK, he's working on the BKB, but like I said before, you pop BKB, Treant pops ult and laps while he runs away. And there's a geometry set on
I mean, I don't think Cede's got much of a chance here. Vhoul they've got a gold lead of about 1,400 gold at the 20-minute mark. That's huge.
It is.
I mean, I can't remember the exact stats, but it was by 30 minutes, if you're 10k up, you've got a 90% chance of winning, I think.
Nice.
I think that's right. I can't remember the exact time, but it's like a 10k gold lead means 90% chance of winning.
And
so they're going to... Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's 217, and even excluding that, the towers and the GPM is just a huge difference.
I mean, okay, let's do this. I like to do this all the time. Whenever I do see towers down on one side and the other side has like more towers, I'd like to subtract the tower goal that the other team could potentially have from the lead. And if you subtract, that's 4 tower difference by the looks of it. And that's
so what's that, 1,000 gold per tower for the team?
Yeah, 1,000 gold per tower per team.
Yeah,
1,000 gold per tower for each. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I get it. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4,000. Yeah, so it's still 10k. So it's quite a lot. Cause, yeah, I suppose I know what you're saying. It is free gold sitting on the map. These towers, especially later on in the game, when the towers get blown up a lot quicker.
Clinkz just got exploded.
Oh, I completely missed that one. I was too busy looking at my own stuff.
That's fine, it's fine. But Clinkz just got exploded. We got Waga actually coming up top. He has himself a Dream Cold. He's going to be able to catch a few people, but I don't know if he really wants to go for this fight. He's going to go for the silence, go for the Invis, run away while Alchemist is silenced up. Alchemist is going to be stunning himself on the backside. Nobody following up on the damage. So,
yeah, I mean, holding off on the silence might have actually been a good idea, because if you're channeling the Unstable Concoction, you silence him. It's a free stun and the silence that you can get, really. Effectively, so maybe worth holding on to it, but it's a little bit of a risk in it. It's sometimes autopilot when you just blink in and throw all the spells at once.
Yeah, exactly. But to be fair, if
Ran in a little bit of trouble here. She's earned up, and she's been caught out with a tree and protector, and she is going to die there. Nice use of the overgrowth. You're going to catch anyone with one person with the ultimate, then it's going to be the carry.
Did Puck just one-shot Batrider?
I'm not sure. I was watching the bottom lane there.
Because Puck has a Dagon level. What's this? Is this 4? Ah, it's just Dagon 4. Holy crap! See, Puck has a Dagon 4. Which for everybody who doesn't know, Dagon becomes better the more you put into it. I still think it's a stupid item. It's one of the most expensive items in the game, but it has a 15-second cooldown and it nukes for 800 damage at max level.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like Dagon 1 because it's pretty good. But I mean, 1,250 gold to upgrade an extra 100 damage. It's arguable.
But the
I think it's only actually 75 damage you get in it.
But the cooldown is so awesome once you actually have it. I just don't like
middle
buying it.
tower is not safe.
I like on some heroes, but not all of them really. I mean, you're not really going to be firing it off every 15 seconds in the majority of team fights, so it's not. I don't know.
Especially if
I'm not a huge fan.
Dire's top tower is not on top of.
More of a fan of the Necrobook play, although that obviously got nerfed in the most recent patch.
Necrobooks are awesome, but we see exactly what we want to have seen, or what we want to see coming out from Vhoul. Basically, like I said before, their mid game is where their power is, and if they can take as much room from TC and Blizzard's mid game, they can probably win this game. But we got Batrider going to blink in, catch the Train Protector. Train Protector ulti is still going to be intact. Actually, no, he gets tornadoed up. He's going to be able to pop the ulti. No, he's not going to be able to. Too long of a cast time. You know, the fight is going to happen outside the fountain. Mirana arrows does fly. I'm trying to find my camera, but I can't find it nowhere. Ulti from
Please got BKB up here as well.
Ulti from Shadow Demon on top of.
Please got BKB up there, so it'll save him a little bit from the damage there. But yeah, I'd say that was about an equal trade there. Not going to have the Train Protector initiation though, so I think they should probably back off.
And they actually ended up trading a Train Protector for an out. So do you think that was worth it?
No, I don't think it is. I mean, the Train Protector, the Alk's not farming, so he's not going to be too much of a scary carry. And the Train Protector, you can get a lot of survivability in team fights, and I think he's probably more valuable just now than the Alchemist is.
I would agree.
Maybe completely wrong in that, but
I would agree until after Train pops his ult. I mean, that's all Train. That's all you want Train for. And same thing for Alk. All you want Alk to do is throw a stun and catch maybe 3 people.
yeah, I mean, you're still getting like Leech Seed. If it's quite a tightly packed team fight, then you're going to get a lot of heal out of that, a lot of sustain. And good for pushing the waves as well and pushing towers because it keeps your creeps alive a lot longer, so it stacks up quite a lot.
Radiant's top tower needs
And oh yeah, Klink's right. So remember that Klink's pick? Klink's is really good at tearing down towers. And
yeah,
if you don't have towers left, oh my god, what happened to Marana's HP? Where did Marana die at? Oh, she got.
I don't know. This Klink's is just Puck is just going crazy here. He's up to the dig on 5 now as well. So I mean, if you think about it, that's 800 damage. How much has the Mirana got? Mirana, well, let me see. For example, with Shadow Fiend, he's only got 879. So one right click or 2.
We got a lot of people going down. We got Train Protector. It's gonna be the first one to go down, I think. Actually, I don't know if he's just bought back. But anyway, fight still happening. Klink's gonna be getting caught under the tower. Nobody heals. Fuck up the damage. The damage does finally go through. Oh my god, my phone's going off. Meanwhile, people are still dying. Train Protector trying to run away. I don't know if he's just bought back. But Batrider gets hit with the Frostbite. A lot of heal coming out towards everybody. And Timbersaw are gonna be able to finish off the kill on top of that. Puck is here as well. Waga shows up to help the team, and that's gonna be a tower. Klink's
Radiant's top
traded.
tower
Actually,
is
2
getting
people traded
walloped.
for 3 people on the side of TCN, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was the Batrider bought back and well, he died back. So that's actually it was 4 for 2. I think was it a buyback on? Who's it bought back on Vhoul?
No, it was just a buyback on Batrider. Nobody else bought back. I thought Trian died.
Oh right, okay. I thought you said yeah. But yeah, that's it's 4 for 1. So that's scary, especially a dieback as well because he's dead for a long time. That's a lot of gold he's wasted. I mean, he's got most of the items that he's going to need. He's got the Blink Dagger and the 4 staffs, but you know.
But like the main thing to point out is like there's no towers left. Like there's no safe place for DK, Mirana, or Alchemist. Well, Alchemist's not really a big picture, but DK or Mirana to actually get some farms safely. They have to be very cautious about wherever they go. Klink's is on the prowl. Puck is on the killing spree, and I mean, if you get caught out by either one of those people, you're probably gonna die before anybody even thinks to pop a TP.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, none of them. I think it might actually be worth them picking up a pipe or a hood or something like that on some of their heroes because they're just getting wrecked by magic damage here. I mean, Crystal Maiden, the Frost does a quite reasonable amount of damage. The Puck does a more damage than God.
Smoke Gate coming through. Puck is going to be around the corner. She does blink out. Log is going to be getting chased by Batrunner. Batrunner is not going to be able to get the damage off necessary to stop her from blinking away. She's actually going to keep running. Dreamcoil does fall on top of Bat. Bat has no ulti to throw on top of her. And now we got Roshan being done by the Dire. In the midst of all this madness.
Yeah, it was a good bait. I mean, Puck he's pretty survivable, so there's going to be no problem at all. He can just run away and just bait them away from the Roshan pit and let them get that pretty free. Clink's picked it up as well again.
Clink's got Aegis, and he has crit. Clink's has damage for days, and the top tower, the tier 1 tower, just might be going down. They haven't got a single tower. Holy crap. Timbersaw has a gym, a lot of damage coming away. Timbersaw's going to be getting focused by the Batrunner ulti. He does get pulled around, but I don't think Timbersaw's a perfect target. Arrow from Rana does fall out. Nice little follow coming up from that. Timbersaw, he is the one that they want to kill because he has a gym, but I think the Moonlight Shadow does. And Crystal Maiden gets hit with a tornado, just keeping herself alive. Rana pops that man style, goes down around the corner. No, she gets frostbitten. Clinks pops that BKB. He still has Aegis. He's going for a man fight versus DK, and ironically, DK is going to be the one who runs away with his tail between his legs. Puck blinks forward, trying to give a little bit more damage. Will she be able to get it is a big question. I don't think she would be able to. But she has Dagon up in 2 seconds.
Yeah, well,
DK has armor, but he doesn't have any magic resistance, and he's going to be going down if there's enough damage. And no, not enough damage to follow up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really just falling apart here for Cede. It's not going well for them at all. They didn't capitalize on the early aggression, like I said, and it's, I mean, Vhoul is just wrecking face now.
And to be fair, the early aggression in my opinion is a little bit, I mean, it's still stronger on Vhoul's side, but you do have the Shadow Demon plus, oh my gosh, Shadow Demon getting nuked to death, gets hit in the ground, does go down. Owner's going towards Timbersaw, he's actually still alive, no Bloodstone on him, but who needs a Bloodstone when you have a Link's Spear? Meanwhile, the Clinks is going to get healed up, the tower's going to get sieged, the Radiant can't do anything but sit there and just watch their towers die. Arrow from Ron, that's on top of Tree and Protector. If they can kill him, it'll be great. And they do not get the kill on top of him. He pops his up with tornado sticks. He can't pop his ulti. Ulti does go through, stops everybody in the tracks. Mana pops that main stop, continues to fight. Wants to go for a kill on top of somebody, taking a massive amount of damage from that Crystal Maiden. And the Aegis gets popped on too. That's going to be the second set of blacks. Or that's going to be a second set of blacks.
And that's GG as well.
Radiant's top barracks have had better times. Such was
TCN calls GG here. They just can't. They've got no chance of coming back here. So, yep, it was a good game. Definitely, Vhoul did very, very well there. Very nice play from the Puck as well.
Yes, excellent play. Like I said before, Clinks mid-game, Puck mid-game. They got their items. They did what they needed to do, and the game has ended the way the items threw it at. So, yeah, your final take on all this?
Yeah, it was just if TCN had ganked a lot more in the early, especially on Puck and the Clinks, they could have had a chance, but they were content just farming, and it's not quite enough.
Alright, and as far as my assessment, you guys heard me talk about it all day. I mean, mid-game, Vhoul, 30 minutes is still considered the mid-game. So TCN weren't able to survive long enough. And they got out-leveled, out-farmed, and out-killed. So anyway, that's going to be it for this cast. My name was CulBlu. I was joined here by Zeazin. Did I say that right?
Zeazin Dota.
Oh crap, a whole entire cast.
You were close, you were pretty close, pretty close.
Zeazin. Don't worry, he has a Scottish accent that makes him more awesome than me. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys whenever.